All right. Well, here we are. There's another... Oh, man, my seatbelt's stuck. Another day. My video on Life is Strange Double Exposure that I was so proud of collapsed and got a whopping 15 views, which is sad to say. It's 10 views more than my average video, but still not anywhere near the kind of attention I was hoping for. And so now I'm stuck, not happy with much of anything right now, and I don't know whether or not I will be happy with it. I don't know how to become happy with it unless it starts taking off and being popular, which isn't looking likely. So I don't know. Just kind of stuck in this rut. And of course I'm just tired of my job. Like, the money is the only thing keeping me going. And even still, I'm being pretty lame about my spending at the end of the day. I spend so much money on seemingly pointless things to help my growth, and it's not getting me anywhere. And I just don't have any real sense of wanting to do anything. I just don't. And I hope it's something that passes, but as I move along into a different chapter in my life, I don't know that I'm gonna continue to make room and time for the things that I'm making room and time for. And it's upsetting, it's obnoxious, it's annoying, it's all the things, but I just can't stomach doing it anymore. I can't enjoy anything. The regular people stuff that people spend their time doing is unsatisfying to me. Video games are boring, and I can't just make that my hobby anymore. And I never thought that I would say this, but I feel like my life was simpler back when I was just dumping hours upon hours in gaming, because my hobbies were inexpensive. I just played the occasional game here and there, and they didn't cost an arm and a leg, and I was able to save an insane amount of money because of it. And now my hobbies have evolved. Not only am I writing books and making a cartoon now, I'm trying to have those things marketed so that they start turning a profit. And I'm just dumping unimaginable amounts of money into this. And my savings is suffering. I think part of that problem is I'm trying to do two things at once. Like, it's hard to save a significant chunk of change and spend a significant chunk of change at the same time. And I wind up just spending it all. This makes the second month where I have stayed neutral in my savings, and it always comes down to one ridiculous payment. And this month it was the car, and I don't want life to become that for me, that I'm just living it the way that I am, and it's not a great way to live it. I am in deep thought mode today. I don't feel like doing anything. I haven't really done anything. 8 hours of wasted and unproductive time. Someone just tried to crash into me. That was cool. And I don't know. I'm just a big blob of blah right now. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm disappointed in all the things that I have done. And I don't know how to get reacquainted with anything. And I'm just stuck trying to shove a square pin into a circular hole, or whatever the phrase is that people likes to use. It's just not working, and I'm tired of it. I don't feel like doing it anymore. And that's just the reality that I exist in. And was this all brought on by the simple lack of success of this one video? The popular idea is that you just keep going until something takes off, but how much of my time, my resources, my life am I going to sacrifice to trying to do something creative before I just say to heck with it? And one could say that all the people in the world who have never accomplished what they wanted to accomplish in life didn't accomplish those things because they threw in the towel and gave up. One could also make the argument that even if they had kept going, they would have never succeeded. It's interesting to perhaps observe the people who have tried to do something and made a legitimate effort to try and do something for a significant point of time, only to never actually accomplish that something. And everyone wants to give the default answer of keep going, pursue it, don't let go of your dreams. And to which it's hard to look at and comprehend, because it's like, and maybe this is a crappy way to look at this, but maybe this is why a lot of people choose parenthood. Because parenthood is the easier accomplishment than whatever else is out there. Because most people, after they've become parents, give up on their own hopes, dreams, and aspirations. And if they even had any to begin with, it may have just been, since birth, they decided that they were just going to be parents. And I have held that off for a very long time. I'm reaching a pivotal time in my life now where I want to go down that road. I really wanted to accomplish some sort of significant success in life before doing that, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It looks as though I am destined to just be mediocre for the entirety of my existence. And I don't want to sound like some depressed cat who needs somebody in their corner constantly cheering them on, but I don't know what I need to do to start to build a brand and to build an audience. And it sounds simple, like I've done the things. I'm making more concentrated content. I'm putting out videos that are better put together. The last video that I put together, that I put out, is better put together than the one that got 1,400 views. And all these bigger channels are like, oh, it's fine, like some succeed, some don't. It's easy for you to say that when you're experiencing any level of success. But when you're stuck in small channel hell, purgatory, whatever you want to call it. You can't even get your first 100 subscribers, much less your first 1,000. And nobody's coming back around to see more. Nobody's engaging with the content. It's hard to motivate yourself to keep going. I have one person who is an actual fan of Compression Man, and everyone else, nobody else has been a repeated viewer. No, I have 2, I guess, repeated viewers. The rest of them are either my own accounts trying to do some sort of self-plug, or just random people who come in at random points in time and discover it and then never come back to it. And I'm just really breaking my back here to try and do something. And I need to review my finances again next month, because I'm about to get, and this person sent me this thing to record. I just don't feel like recording it. I am just mad and depressed at the world all at the same time, and I don't know what I can do to change that, if I can do anything to change it, or if I'm just stuck in this rut and not enjoying a single thing. I should have honestly probably canceled on my family today. I am just not in the mood, and I don't know what I need to do to get in the mood, to be in the mood, to do anything, but I am just so blah right now. Just anything and everything is just ugh. I don't know what or why or how. It's like, you like to think that would I just be in a drastically different mood if this video that I had decided was going to be something actually turned out to be something. Like, I didn't even need a lot. Like 100 views would have been enough to pull me out of this funk. But it's like, because I made 2 videos on the Amazing Digital Circus, and those videos blow up in the community, but I'm not a member of that community, so they're just being ignored with everything else that I put out. And I don't know at this point what I can do. I feel like starting over is the only option, but starting a channel from nothing and trying to make it something is just not helping. I'm tired of paying hundreds of dollars a month on anything. I'm spending more money on marketing right now than I am in my mortgage, and that is wild to think about, considering I've had no return on investment at all. And I know that I'm not a marketing specialist. I hate marketing. That's why I keep hiring it out. But when there's literally nothing coming back from it, I don't have a single new follower or a single new anything. I'm just over it. I can't deal with throwing things into the void for too much longer. I'm reaching my breaching point. And I don't know if parenthood will help me accept that it's over, or if it'll make me more frustrated that I don't have time to make it a thing. And it's just, you can't win for losing, and I am losing. Part of me really wants to have my time back, because I'm determined that if I had more time, I'd be able to do something better, do something more concrete, be more part of some community. But I'm not convinced that's the case either. I think the lack of time on my hands makes me more productive. Last Friday was the first Friday in a long time that I had absolutely nothing going on, and I did absolutely nothing. So that's not to say that having time on my hands guarantees that I will make good use of it. Just so many things. The mere act of existing takes time and effort. And trying to balance that with working and life and everything, it's a whole big mess. I can't deal with it. I need to start getting some wins under my belt, or I'm just gonna shrivel up and give up. I just don't care enough anymore. And that's a statement that is cutting deeper than it used to. So you're used to really, really kind of care about these things, and now I'm just, why am I even doing this? What's the point of any of this? And yeah, I just can't deal with it for much longer. And I don't know, guys. I'll at least make it through to the end of the 24/365 challenge, but that might be the end of my YouTube journey, or it'll go back to what it was, which is me just making hobby videos whenever the heck I feel like it. And everybody's like, well, consistency, you gotta make consistency your thing. And I was like, I can't do that anymore. I don't care enough. And it's frustrating to see people who are inconsistent with their uploads in a similar content niche blowing you out of the water, and there's no explanation for it, really. Like, unless this person's out here paying for views, I don't get why their content is just blowing mine out. Like, mine's not even comparable at this point. It's just, I can't keep banging my head against this wall. Eventually, either the wall or my head's going to break. And right now, honestly, either of them could break, and I probably would just be fine with it. Oh, Lord. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. If you made it this far, I thank you for stopping by and watching. And sorry this was a major depressor, but I am not in a good headspace today.